Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope you are all doing well and a good day to all. Today I'm going to share a behind the scene view of how I develop a mobile responsive web app for a hawker center through my developer log. For those who are not living in Singapore or have not been to Singapore, you may not be familiar with what a hawker center or what you call a food center is. So a hawker center or a food center is actually a beautiful large public place which houses numerous food stalls and serve all the local favourite food. For me, the favourite food are like char kway teow, chicken rice, wonton noodle, kopi, which is the local term we use for coffee, and many more delicacies. This developer log is actually something that I've invented and it's not an official term. It's actually meant for personal use. That's why it is informal, and it does not have to be constrained to any style. It is created to allow quick referencing and to solidify the personal learning journey. So as I progress through my personal learning journey for coding, I realized that practice makes perfect, and hence I've done up many exercises and built many things. However, there are times where I forget things that I've done before, and I have to revisit the codes in my previous project to recall. Things are not that painful if the interval is short. But imagine if you have to revisit a project that is months ago or years ago, how painful would that be? Hence, I realized that actually I could have made this recalling and referencing process less painful if I consolidate all my notes and thoughts in a PowerPoint slide. So what do I document in the developer log? Generally, I will document those tough decisions and considerations that I have think through and have to make inside it. Secondly, I will also document all the bottlenecks that I face, like in coding or in design aspect, the architect. And also, I will put in the links that I have used to overcome it. This link could also include links that potentially help to solve, but does not directly link to it, because you can use it as referencing material to explore further for advanced learning, and most importantly, the code solution itself. So to start off, we will be starting off with Sprint 0, the planning process. So as I am developing alone this web app, Agile is actually not that applicable. However, I still intend to use some of the good practices from Agile and the terminology for it. My design would be based on the wireframe that has been created in Canva. This design is for release 1 and is the minimum viable product. As we can see in the screen, the first screen is actually the home page. The second screen is the hawker directory, which consists of a list of hawker stores. If you click on one of the search results, it will bring you to a specialized page for that particular store, which not only have the store info, it will also have the menu and links to food delivery app to order it. I would also have another page which allow people to collaborate and join us. They have to fill in a form, submit it, and we can contact them for exploratory of opportunities. Last but not least, I will have a contact us page, which also serves as an about us page, and it will have map API and also links to the social media presence. Back to the methodology. I intend to break down each page into different sprints. For those new to Agile, sprint is actually a repeatable phase or processes to develop a particular module or features. Within each phase, there will be a design, development, testing, and review for that particular features. So the end result will be developing a satisfactory level of that you are satisfied with for that particular features or page in my context. For the technology or language that we are going to use, initially I hope to use Vue.js. However, I ended up choosing React because at this particular point, Vue 3 is out, but not many UI frameworks support it, so I have to use Vue 2. However, using Vue 2 means eventually I have to migrate to Vue 3 when it's stable. And in doing so, there is a lot of unnecessary work to be done. For the UI framework, I have chose Bootstrap not only because it's one of the most commonly used UI framework, but also it has consideration for mobile responsive in its component. Last but not least, I will leverage on the free tier of Firebase to do the hosting and to store the database of the store info, user info using NoSQL. That's the end of my Spring Zero log. I hope you find it helpful and useful. Meanwhile, please take care and thank you for viewing. Take care, bye.